with that mighty cake, bitch, that mighty Drake. Right now, Fox 5 is up now. You bound to die. I just woke up, got bands today. What got rest today? Pulling up with that mighty cake.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction video. It's your boy HeadhunterNick, and today we have Caleb Downs. Yes, I'm switching up the positions, pause if needed. We're gonna check out a safety today, former Alabama safety, now at Ohio State. Yeah, we're gonna see, how he is as a defender. Like, he's probably rated as one of the best defensive players at all in the entire country, and he's only a true sophomore. Coming up, so we're gonna look at his freshman year highlights and basically see, like, where he's lying, where is he going to look like for 2024. In case you're wondering, if you don't know, yes, this is Josh Downs' little brother, even though he is bigger than Josh Downs. But yes, well aware these guys. We're from the same county, so I already knew a lot about this guy in high school, but seeing him in college, we're going to check him out, see where he lies at Ohio State, and see how much of an improvement he can make in Ohio State's defense. So without further ado, let's get in it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Pause. What the fuck? Damn, I did it again. I forgot to mention this is a JustBombsProductions video. I'm going to drop the link of this video in the subscription. I'm gonna drop the link of this video in the description below of the original highlight video, so y'all can check that out for yourself. But yeah, now that I got that out the way, actually gonna get into it.
Ain't finna get my ass a scholarship. And how come every teacher's motto is music ain't gonna do for you what college shit for me. That's the problem, Nancy, baby, I ain't you on me. Tonight I'm gonna party with the people that believe.
We got Robbie Ashford back in a quarterback. We can maybe get to Gene after this play, but it's first down. And Ashford, it's a run all the way to the left side, trying to get wide. And
Perfect. All right. So before we start, in case you don't know, I am a safety, more like a line, because me and Caleb are kind of like the same size. He's a couple inches taller, but mainly like a rover kind of guy. He kind of plays more of like a free, ranges down to play rover a little bit, but one of the main jobs is to play contain on the runs. He's physical enough to be able to make sure nobody gets to the outside, funnel everything back in so the linebackers clean it up. He's literally being double teamed here by a lineman and a running back. He still is strong enough and physical enough, just because we're from Georgia, we're all like that. But yeah, he's strong enough and physical enough to keep his outside leverage. All right, now, I believe this is Ashford playing quarterback for Auburn. I don't know. That whole thing in Auburn is a fucking mess. I'm not sure. He definitely should have cut up. If he cuts up, he picks up some decent yards there, even with these lackluster ass blocks he's getting from his own line and tight end who's holding number 87 at the top up there. But I mean, just look at how he literally keeps his leverage and then makes the tackle.
from the 37, extra rusher coming. Johnson's got to get rid of it, and it is intercepted.
Good coverage. He covers tight ends pretty well too.
One said he got it. I think Caleb Downs got it. I think he thinks he got it.
He thinks he's got it. Punt return.
You return punts?
Caleb Downs, and he finds a seam. He makes the punter
Oh
look
no,
silly.
not Chattanooga.
Caleb Downs, show him what you got. Touchdown, Bama.
That's, yeah.
An
Opponent was cooked.
84-yard punt return for a touchdown by Caleb Downs.
I did not know he returned punts last year. I must not have been paying that close attention.
The Baker to Baxter, pitch it to Xavier Worthy, and the speedster knocked down after a short game.
That play there, all right, you got 40 to 50 pounds on the guy you hit. That is very good violence. He comes up with evil intentions. Just got to wrap up. That's simple. Wrap him up, get him on the ground. Because with a guy like Xavier Worthy, who broke the combine record for the 40-yard dash, if he messes around and stays up long enough, he takes off and scores. Luckily, you hit him just hard enough to kind of daze him a little bit, and he didn't really have his legs under him like that. If you played football, you definitely know about that. But he got cracked just enough to ensure that he really couldn't go anywhere.
Caleb Downs makes the play.
That's a damn good hit, though.
From the 6-yard line.
Flying off the edge on the blitz.
Still, the 6-yard line, maybe the 5, might have been a loss of a yard. Caleb Downs with a tackle. Boy, what a freshman he has been.
JJ on the move. Scanning and fires into traffic on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Caleb Downs, the true freshman safety, takes advantage of a terrible mistake.
I'm so sorry for the sound. I did not choose the sound for the video.
Hunter rejoins Thorne in the backfield. Payton's going to throw to the end zone. Off Javarius Johnson's hands, incomplete. And Caleb Downs was covering.
All right, so he's obviously playing off man here. His first back pedal, all right, you could tell he has to play inside leverage. This is like cover 0 basically. So everybody's got a man for himself. Back pedal, he weaves to the inside, like he does like a weave step to the inside because that's where he's playing, to the inside. Because what that receiver wants to do is he wants to get to the inside shoulder of Caleb there. And if he manages to do that, that's a wide open touchdown for the route that he did run. He was running a back end zone dig right there. So, and look where Caleb has his shoulders. Like, they're kind of like slanted to ensure that he doesn't go inside. Obviously, you don't want to like fully cock your shoulders to make, for any reason. But you can see like the leverage that he has on this receiver here. So that receiver is like, okay, no way in hell am I running inside. I can't do it. Let me try to use my speed to beat him to the outside and wrap my route around him, which, excuse me, which is not a bad thing to do. That is a, if you're fast enough, you could pull this off. And that's still a hard route to cover. When somebody's like looping around you, because he easily could have because obviously the defender, he doesn't know the route. So the receiver, if he manages break that back to the outside, he has the leverage to do so, and that would have been a touchdown. But you have to run what's on the play call. So he's running a dig, and he stays right with it. Makes a good play on the ball here.
First down. Off the play fake, they'll throw to Watkins. Watkins, nothing there.
Cooked.
Franklin was there to try to block, but Caleb Downs just peeled right past him.
He wants to block Battiato. Austin Beason, who it's taken down by Caleb Downs.
Some thoughts and words exchanged over
Better
the
angle could have been taken, but still a good tackle.
Nagy's playing with QB2 now.
Oh, he's playing like a free.
Rodgers taking a shot, picked off. Caleb Downs
what the fuck did he
with
throw
the
that?
INT.
What an outstanding freshman safety for Alabama, leading the team in tackles.
Now, that's the advantage to being a freshman. I'm going to get into this at the end, but that is an advantage to being a freshman. Like, there's such limited college film on you to where quarterbacks, they kind of underestimate you. Especially if they know you're a freshman, they kind of just underestimate you despite what they saw on, like, the little bit they did see on film. Because there was no reason to test him over there. But it looked kind of open from Will Rogers' perspective. He still shouldn't have threw that football. But he didn't think Caleb was going to get over there as fast as he did because he didn't know that. But I will get into more of that in a second.
Pitch on the edge, Cornelius Johnson.
Terrible play call.
Very quickly by Downs after
that was definitely going to be an easy tackle for him.
Dart steps up, going long, middle of the field, broken up. Caleb Downs stepped in front of Watkins. It's 4th down for Ole Miss.
Opening drive of the second half for Chattanooga. They're trying to march it down the field. And coverage. Schaumburg, pump fake, throws, incomplete. That was good coverage, batted down by Caleb Downs.
All right, another short video. That's going to be the end of it. He's only played one season of college football, so yeah, the video's 4 minutes. But my overall consensus on Caleb Downs, Malachi Starks and Caleb Downs are 1A, 1B for sure. I just think Malachi Starks just has a little bit more range and just a little bit more athleticism. Caleb has more physicality, but for being a freshman and already being arguably the best safety in the nation, like walking in being the best safety in the nation, I mean that speaks volumes. And now you're at Ohio State. Now you're playing in the Big Ten now. You just played in the SEC. Playing in the Big Ten, you're going to see a lot more ground and pound offenses in the Big Ten as opposed to the SEC, where you see a little mix of, spread it out, high fly offenses and ground and pound. But for the SEC, it's more so like well-balanced offenses. It's like, I don't want to say 50-50, but it kind of is 50-50 as far as running pass goes. But now you're in the Big Ten, you got to be able to come up on the run a lot faster. You got to be a hell of a lot more violent, because now you're going to be taking on, more linemen than you ever did. He's already taken his freshman licks, as we all saw the video with the South Florida running back running him over. And that just comes with football. That just comes with college, especially with being a freshman. But the guy can play the pass and the run. He's a good coverage safety already. He can play man. He can play zone. Like, you could just as easily put him at corner if you wanted to. All right. He has good speed, good quickness, has a good read on the football. But my favorite part about him, it's a lost art with safeties now, is being able to come down on the run with speed and physicality. Now, the rule changes have kind of, somewhat killed that. But with Caleb Downs, he comes down with such violence. He strikes running backs, good angles as far as pursuit goes. There's not a receiver in the country that can block him, as far as I've seen. There is no receiver keeping him, on screenplays and stuff. There's not a receiver in the country keeping him out the backfield or from blowing up a screenplay. Receiver just ain't physical enough. And he literally just discards receivers when they try to block him on screens. But yeah, he's overall just a really good safety. Very rarely do you see safeties now that can come down on a run and play the pass very well. So that is a needed add-on for Ohio State's defense. Great pickup by Ryan Day. But yes, Ohio State will definitely have a much improved defense. They were pretty good last season. Really good last season, I should say. But they're going to be even better coming up in 2024. So be sure to check out some other videos I did. I've done Will Howard, Shadur Sanders, and Carson Beck. Be sure to check those out. Leave a like, drop a comment, and also please subscribe. Tell your friends about it, share the video, all of that. Check out some of the podcast episodes. And yeah, that's going to do it from here. Y'all be safe.
Put up with that mighty cake, bitch, that mighty Drake. Right now, fire is up now. You bound to die. I just woke up, got bands today. What got rest today? Put up with that mighty cake.